The murder of Robert Balfour in 1757 is a tragic tale of greed, betrayal, and violence that has become a part of Scottish folklore. Balfour was a wealthy landowner from the town of Markinch, Fife, and his death was one of the most sensational crimes of the 18th century. Balfour was a successful farmer and had accumulated a substantial amount of wealth during his lifetime. He was well known in the town and had a reputation as a shrewd businessman. However, his wealth made him a target for those who coveted his riches, including his own family members. In 1757, Balfour was brutally murdered in his own home. The circumstances surrounding his death remain unclear, but it is believed that he was attacked with a blunt object, possibly a club or a hammer. His body was discovered by a servant who had come to work in the morning, and the news of his death spread quickly throughout the town. The murder sparked a massive investigation, and several suspects were brought in for questioning. Among them were Balfour's own family members, including his nephew and his brother-in-law. However, the killer remained elusive, and the investigation stalled. Years later, a man named John Robertson came forward with a confession. Robertson claimed that he had been hired by Balfour's nephew, James Balfour, to murder his uncle in exchange for a portion of his estate. Robertson claimed that he had struck Balfour with a hammer while he was sleeping and then fled the scene. James Balfour was arrested and charged with murder, but the trial was a chaotic affair, with witnesses changing their stories and the judge showing clear bias towards the defendant. Nevertheless, the jury found James Balfour guilty, and he was sentenced to death by hanging. The murder of Robert Balfour has become a famous tale in Scottish history, with its elements of greed, betrayal, and violence. It is a reminder of the dark side of human nature and the lengths that some will go to in pursuit of wealth and power. The tragedy of Balfour's death also serves as a warning of the consequences of such actions and the importance of justice and accountability in society.